Perfect. Hello there! Welcome to my desk the week before finals. It's been a year with this desk. It has been a year. Today I've got my Hamilton mug and my tea. This is not my honey, but it's a good thing I live with strangers. Today we're talking all about memories. When I look back on my life and all of the things that have shaped me, sometimes I like to put them into little categories of like time or the types of events or the kinds of people that I was with. And it's really interesting to think about how one little thing being different would change it all. And it's something that I think about a lot these days, especially, you know, where I'm in such a transitional place. Like this year specifically, anything could happen. Penguin sent me this book, The One Memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr. And it follows this girl, Flora, who when she was 10, she had a brain tumor removed that took with it her ability to make new memories. So every day her brain is resetting itself and she can't remember anything day to day. One day she kisses her best friend's boyfriend and the memory sticks with her. It's the one new memory that she has. So she knows that something is up with that, and that is gonna take her on a whole new journey to discovering her life and her brain and her memories, everything that she's lost in her past and all of the potential that she might not even know she has yet. This is the kind of novel that really makes you think about everything that has shaped you. What if there were things in your life that you couldn't remember? The situation specifically is not something that like people can relate to a lot, but a lot of times we don't think about our past and the way that everything really is affecting us until much later. And that's why this is such a powerful story. You don't know how these things are going to affect her. Everything is always new, and it's upsetting and it's hopeful. Emily Barr used to be a journalist before she started writing novels, and this is her young adult debut. So of course I'll leave more information about this book in the description if you're interested. The cover, I don't know how much you can see, but it's like shimmery, it's like glittery. It's got me thinking about the question, what is the one memory that I would not want to lose? Of all the things that I identify as, everything that has shaped me up until this point, can I draw some of these things back to one memory that will somehow spring a similar future? The memory for me that kept coming into mind happened in 2013. The year! Oh, that year. It was a good one. This memory actually happened in the first part of my sophomore year of high school. Some members of my local church and my family and I went down to Springfield, Illinois, which is our capital, to march at the Capitol for marriage equality in Illinois. And I had been to a couple similar events like this earlier in my life, but that for me was the first one that I remember being like, yes, this is where I need to be. This is the fight I need to be fighting. I want to be here. It matters to me what happens, and this is our future. And that day is something that I always go back to every time I go to a march, every time I go to a rally, every time I am fighting for something. It's not the anger that I take away, it's the hope and the community. Being surrounded by familiar faces and then friendly faces. Steve Grand was there performing All American Boy, but we went with our group and we held up our signs and we marched in the crowd, down the sidewalk, on the street, chanting with car horns blasting all around us. It was an incredible feeling that I have felt again since, but the drive to do that, the amazing feeling of being part of that democracy came from that day for me. It was raining all day, it was a fall day in the Midwest in Southern Illinois, but there was no stopping us. We were prepared, and I just remember watching the people speaking on stage and getting us fired up to go march, and I thought to myself, like, that is going to be me one day, and I still feel that way. You know, like maybe not that exactly, but that feeling, I know it and I want it. The rain cleared up, and it's only appropriate at like a gay protest for marriage equality for it to rain so we can have a rainbow. It's like, thank you. And I was also there shooting video, which I wish I still had. I'm sure it's somewhere in an old computer, but one day I'll find it. And I also met a cute boy there, and we're still friends. So that was cool. You never know who you'll see. And so now, 2016-17 has been like lots of marches for obvious reasons. And I talk to a lot of people my age who don't understand the impact and the importance of doing something like that. And I truly feel that I would be in the same boat if I had not done that with those incredible supportive people all those years ago. Because it's scary and it's hard to leave your house and do that. And now looking back at all of those years since 2013, it's been, almost 4 years since that happened, which I guess is not that much time, but all of the activism that I've been able to be part of in my high school and beyond, I have that special day to thank for it. Sometimes skipping school is the best option. And like, don't be afraid to do something for the first time because you never know what it will spark in you. Or maybe it won't, and then you did it anyway. Nothing to lose. Truthfully, there are so many events that have shaped me. VidCon, traveling to New York, Chicago, and it's always nice to sit down and think back on some of the best memories. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would love to hear what memory you never want to forget. Think about it, really. It can be the tiniest thing or a huge event in your life. This video is sponsored by Penguin. Thank you, Penguin. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Happy spring. Is it spring? Like officially? It must be. First day. It has been spring for about 5 weeks now. Happy spring. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.